There's a lesson here for us. Between the father and the mother, the person who easily cares for the character of the child is the mother. If she fails, your child is not likely to have a good character. Let me say this again. When we're younger than this, our mothers, they were the ones who know the clothes we wear, Abi. They are the ones who know our shoes, our bags, our school books. They are the ones who, when we say something, say, no, don't say that. People don't talk like that. Mothers care for your character more. That's why you see her. She is the one telling her, radiallahu anha. Woman said to Aisha, stand up, greet your husband. Abu Bakr Siddiq was there. But the people between father and mother, mothers care for our character more. That's why if you see a child of a bad character, who do we ascribe it to? The mother. So brothers, if you want to choose a wife with good character. It's more important than the number of Quran she has memorized. Some people are not able to connect their memorizing Quran with their character. So if you find people like this, give preference to character over Quran memorization. Character is very important. That you have a wife who, when you say stand up, she stands up. When you say sit down, she sits down. It's better for you than a woman who memorized the whole Quran. When you say stand up, she says, no, I want to lie down. Is that the essence of being a wife? You are a wife to obey a man. Just like the Anbiya and Rusul were sent to be followed. Allah sent, وَمَا أَرْسَلْنَا مِن رَسُولٍ إِلَّا لِيُطَاعَ بِإِذْنِ اللَّهِ. The reason Allah sent prophets is that you must follow that prophet. The reason why you are a wife is that what? You must obey your husband. So if one woman says it is because of Quran that she has memorized, that will now make her disobey her husband. What is her value? Character is very important. And this character, let me give you a hint. Character will come from their house. How is their house? How is the house of your wife? If you don't know why your wife is doing some things, go back to their house, you will know. In that house, in that their house, who will you look for? Her mother. What I am saying now, let me warn myself and the rest of us. Sometimes shaitan brings bad thoughts, su'udhan, with women when we discuss matters like this. Because of the way the environment and society is, a lot of falsehood and negative things have spread in the society. And it is affecting a lot of people, women inclusive. So when we say things like this about women, instead of thinking about it and looking inward, they say, what about men? That's what about men is a defensive mechanism. It does not make them look inwards and try to change. Instead of looking, thinking inwards to change, they say, how about men? Some men too are bad, with bad character. Now, as I have spoken about women and their importance in terms of the character status of the child, they will say, how about the men? Some men too have bad character. Some men too. It will not make them be able to look inwards. We are not saying it so that we can accuse you. We are bringing the point of reference in the narration as it applies to our own day-to-day life. So if it's about the women being obedient, being good women of good character, then we should say it. It does not mean that men too don't have their own problems. If we are talking about maintaining the home now, we'll be talking about men. Well, why is it that many men are now lazy, wanting to share home responsibility with their wives, home expenses? Why do you want to share home expenses with your wife? Shouldn't you be man enough to handle your home and your expenses? If we are talking about this now, women will not say, they will be happy to say, it's good that you put it in their ear. But when if it is about discussing women, how they have to handle their character, their way of life, their speech, obeying the husband, they say, how about the men? Let us not be people shaitan push their attention. That's not why we are here. We are here to hear something to make us try to change our lifestyle. The only time we do that is when someone tells us what we are failing in, and we see it, we acknowledge it. Then we go back to rectify ourselves. We are not here to abuse and insult ourselves. I have not come all the way, left my home, my children, my wives, so that I can come and insult somebody else's wife. Is that a reasonable thing to do? But I can come to tell someone else, myself, the rest of my brothers, something that we can benefit from, myself and all of us. This is the spirit that we should listen with when we come to lessons like this.